could have had mansions, at least 2, 3 rows. I would have gave it all to the loved one, who I appreciate that was been there for me. Yeah, that was self-rewarding. That was like going to go get a race.
Right.
Come on, Kim, let's go. And putting everybody in what they wanted. Yeah, that was my mansion.
Right. So, but do you believe in supporting black businesses?
No.
At all?
I believe in supporting good business.
Good customer service.
Good business.
Got it.
Good customer service falls under good business.
Correct.
You don't have to break it down. Good business.
Got it.
Black people don't do good business. So no, I don't believe in supporting black people business.
Yeah.
I really recommend stay out them nigga business. Attitudes, low quality food service. They start out good, then they lower the bar to cut corners for profits, and they don't put customer service and professionalism at the top of the chain for business. So nigga, I'm 48 years old. I don't recommend black business nothing but to some nigga fight the cashier.
So would you say that's the reason that there's grand openings and grand closings for black businesses due to their lack of?
They don't. The bar lowers at some point.
Right.
The bar lowers, and they don't make you feel like you're leaving with something tangible.
Okay.
Even if the food was good, you feel like you were robbed. Nigga, very seldom if you visit a frequent black restaurant at least 10 times, you won't go 20.
Right. Because of the customer service and the quality food. Okay.
So I ain't gonna say it. You ain't gonna say that.
Don't hold back. Don't hold back now.
So what tends to happen is fraternizing within the companies and the business starts to display in the level of customer service. The barb service is off today. It just from so So we don't know to not act like relatives at work.
Right.
Yeah. So you're going to a black establishment and don't know the cashier, it come off as you mean, ain't it?
Gotcha. Yeah, I got you. So let me ask you this question, man. So in honor of Black History Month, right?
Ain't no such thing as Black History Month.
Okay. Hey, I respect
That's
that.
That's some made up shit.
I respect
Black
that.
History Month is 365 years. But nigga, we ain't gathered no black history.
Right.
Our black history was gathered to us, omitted or copywritten and gave to us. That's not our history.
I got you.
So I don't talk Black History Month, nigga.
Gotcha.
With Malcolm X's birthday in May.
Gotcha. Good point. I'm glad you brought, man. We gonna get there, right? So being that, me and my sister, we're Haitian.
Yeah, y'all Haitian. Y'all got y'all own history. Right. Stronger than anybody's in the world.
Right. Okay. So what comes to mind when you think of Haiti?
The baddest niggas on earth.
Okay. Elaborate.
So I learned about the Haitian Revolution as a kid.
Okay.
That's why they gave us. So the movie Medusa. She was the baddest motherfucker turning a stone. That's how bad the Haitian was. That's why that's why they made it worms. They didn't give us dread hair. They made the wiggly worm, nigga. So we was turned off by dreads. They put the Jamaicans and the Haitians in the Steven Seagal movie with the devilish eyes, killing, chopping heads off, like the Medusa shit. So school-wise, academic-wise, nigga, ain't nobody beat the white man but the Haitian. Never. No other colored people on earth have ever beat them, and they didn't beat one army, they beat many armies. Ran them out, took their land, and they own their land, and nobody can go capture their land unless they slaughter all the people at one time. So they're kind of like Afghanistan. You can't beat them. Between Haiti and Afghanistan, the Afghanistan people ran Russia out, America out, Haiti did too, and won with pride. So that's why the Haitian niggas is a little tougher than the other nigga. They're a little prideful. They got a foundation, a culture, and a spirit that they walk with that the black boy ain't got.
And I'm happy you said that, because this is true about us as Haitians. Haitians are very resilient. We're spiritual. And there's a saying, you may not have heard it. I don't know how much you've been around Haitians, but we not sumu, meaning that
they don't back down.
There we go.
They don't back down.
And we don't beg for acceptance. That's one thing. Haitians don't beg for acceptance.
And I'm not going to say that's the Haitian problem. Not the American Haitian, but the country Haiti. Okay. But I don't blame them. I blame black Americans who have access to Kamala Harris, the Obamas. They give aid to the world. The Haitian nation could be free and strong again if America quit signing off on the debt that friends put on them for losing. If America keeps signing off on it, Obama signed off on it. So most people don't know the Haitian government, before they had this shit over there, was asking black Americans, come over here, man, and build houses. Haiti is a beautiful place. The ground has more resources, nutrients, minerals than Africa, if not more. If not more. And they haven't been robbed like Africa. They was robbed for a mineral when they had the earthquakes and explosion. They blew that shit up, opened up the earth, because they needed this material that make the shit to go up in space. You can't get the material nowhere else but in Haiti. Haiti still got all their diamonds. They got diamond mine, all that, nigga. If we pack up and go, we going to Haiti, nigga. So the reason I fell in love with Trump during the pandemic, I took my money and I invested into the textile industry. At that time, it was Gildan's headquarters, who make all the T-shirts, was in Mexico. Trump shut that bitch down and gave that bad motherfucker to Gildan. Gave it to Haiti. So Gildan's headquarters is in Haiti. They make the best cotton product in the world. Best cotton product in the world. Now, Haiti got away for black Americans. All these niggas make T-shirts and clothes and hoodies and sweatsuits. They got the shit that the Asians are selling to y'all for wholesale. You go buy them shirts from the Asians, they're $1.50 by size. Haiti got them bitches for 10 cents. Haiti got T-shirt for 10 cents. Haiti got Pampers. Textile industry. It's $1 trillion a year industry. But nigga, ain't nobody fucking with the Haitians. So y'all order Alibaba from China. And I'm saying, say y'all. And I've been how to say, nigga, we need to get to Haiti, my nigga. It ain't safe. So what we do, come meet these Haitian cousins over there that can take us over there. And we got to come bang gifts.
You think people are uneducated?
Yeah, they're very much uneducated.
They don't know about...
They killed Haiti for us in school. They didn't teach the whole revolution. HGTV was the first platform to post that I went to jail. It would be the first platform. How I would know is because I saw a rapper by the name Lil CJ Casino in jail. As soon as he got out of jail, he called HGTV posted it. Threats he making, all I need to just go down there, just go 5-minute restraining order. That's all I need.
And if he says your name online, he goes to jail.
He already have. And he don't know I'm really going down there to get his ass. I'm going to put it on paper because he is documented by the FBI as being one of the most violent criminals in gang members in Atlanta. It's documented. And he's on probation.
Are you trying to get me to sit with this guy?
I thought he had the Lord in him. I thought he had the Lord Jesus, not God.
So you thought the demon moved to somebody else?
Well, so did. Listen, Moses was a killer. Killed he's an Israelite or Egyptian, but he was a Hebrew. Paul, he sought out Christian to kill. He wrote a third of the Bible. So God liked playing in the
I don't think knowingly I've ever sat with anybody, well, besides you, that has killed somebody. There was only one.
I ain't never killed nobody. I told her I gave him the gun. He shot it.
Right.
I didn't shoot it. I gave him the gun.
Let me correct that. But it was a black woman that they called her the Mother's Day murderer because her husband at the time had bought her some flowers. She didn't want no flowers. They got to fighting, and then she killed him. And she sat on my show, and then when we got to what happened on that day, she was just like, I'm saving it for my book. I was like, so we flew you out here, and now you don't want to tell the story. I said, that's very disingenuous to you. And I was like, we're going to ask you to lead this interview. And I forgot for a moment. I said, this ain't wrapped too tight. If she killed her nigga over some flowers, what makes you think she won't motherfucker? I was like, don't ever book no motherfucking dog killers on my show. We had no security in that room.
My manager that you talked to when I went to jail in that time, he went to jail for killing 2 people at 15.
See what I'm talking about? I don't even be no.
But this is what I learned. People who have taken lives and are now, for the most part, are very humble, mild people, and they don't want to remind you that they did that. People like Woody, they kind of still, people that really done it, they feel bad about doing it. They don't remind you that they play humble. They come play sheep amongst us. They're very polite, very malleable. I'm going to give you an example. I've never seen Terrence Gangster Williams upset. Never. I've seen people say all things about it. I've never seen that nigga upset. He always smiling. That's how I know he's dangerous. Rollo is one of the most malleable motherfuckers I've ever seen from the streets. Seen him fresh out of prison. Man, that nigga was too malleable to me. That's how I know he was dangerous. Very malleable to everybody. That's how you know dangerous people. People is like, nah, man, just playing. I grew up with kids. So you gotta think, from 14 to 21, I grew up with children who killed their mothers and their fathers. I grew up with kids who committed some of the most violent crimes in the history of the state of Texas. I'm in there playing. These niggas really killed people. And they were still children. They were still children. They wasn't bad kids. Them niggas still cried. They were still kids. And when you see them today, there's no reminder of that. So that's the difference. So that's why I toy with it like Woody talking killer talk. I wouldn't toy with Terrence Gangster. I wouldn't toy with Rollo. That's the difference.
What's deep? I want to switch the subject.
Yes, ma'am.
There's been a lot going on online. I feel that your voice needs to be amplified in this. Corey Holcomb has been on our radar, our gaydar.
You've been on his ass for a minute.
Oh, I've been on his
He normally turn around and swing a few punches at you, but he ain't been throwing none back at you lately.
He ain't throwing nothing back at me because I know where the bodies is buried.
Yeah. A few years ago, he'll throw your name out there, but he shied away from it. He said, you know where the bodies is.
I know the family. When he saw me release that audio of his, I'm like, this just one. Nobody fucks with him. So this whole persona, this gangster persona that he's like did online, all of that is cute when his family comes out to talk about it. He's angry with them because they don't fuck with him. So when he got out to call his daughter, who is a nurse, never been slutted out, getting her on Massey, never paid for her to go to school, he paid $200 a month in child support. Got online and called his daughter a black bitch. You would have thought she was like out here, baby daddies everywhere. She ain't got no kids. She ain't got nothing. People in the nurse's room are watching 5150 and watching her daddy, and she does nothing but say, that's my daddy. And he on there calling her a black bitch. You need to get your life together. Meanwhile, the mama done came forward and said, I'm a school teacher, and I left her back when I got pregnant because he asked if he can move in with me and my parents. My daddy said, hell no. His ego been bruised ever since. And then when I took him to court for child support, all he had to do was pay. First, he was ordered to pay $125 a month. She went back 10 years later, asked for a raise. They gave her $200. He has been calling her every name in the book behind them couple $100. But yeah, you got a rising comedy career. So he has a lot of smoke for women. He used to come at me until I started dropping the receipts from his family. These are just the ones I've queued. Okay? The Anton Daniels situation goes off. They talking, Anton and them, they exchanging words. That's a male conversation.
Yeah.
Anton does the man thing. He wants to mutually agree with you that we should fight. So it's not illegal. Because a lot of people were saying Anton should just swung on him. No, because then he would have been charged on camera. Yeah. But if he says, let's go outside and fight, and Corey Holcomb agrees, nobody can go to jail. Combative. Exactly. Nobody can go to jail. They was like, oh, okay. I was just telling my people that last night when we was live. Yeah. I said, so that's the difference. And Anton knows that. And Corey Holcomb
Anton got a lot to lose.
Yes. And Corey sat his fat ass the fuck down and then go out there.
He tried to bully my Anton, he's very manicured. So you might think you might think a little sweet. But man, no, that's a fight. Nah, he'll fight. Mm-hmm. But Corey got mad because he said, you've been sucking dick. Well, Corey was saying a whole lot of other disrespectful things to Anton long before Anton said he was sucking dick about something else. So Corey said, say I'm sucking dick again. Well, nigga, you've been disrespecting him. He been passively, aggressively taking your disrespect. But your voice tone, and your body language started to display that you're about to give off violence. Can't no do that to me. That's why I keep weapons. I'm going to attack you. If you go to proceeding toward me and we're having I'm going to attack you with some kind of weapon, mace, knife, something.
So you think Anton was in the right to
Well,
defend himself when Corey walked over and sat in front of him and got in this personal space and said, "Say I'm sucking dick again."
Antoine is not a tactical guy based off his impulse. He's a very logical thinking man, so he thinks ahead. Antoine did what he was supposed to do as a man. If you buy what you're saying, let's go outside and settle this. That's what two men do. I'm a dirty motherfucker. I'm a surprise fighter. I'm on attack. Surprise, niggas, you actually, yeah. So I'm a surprise fighter. So I know he playing for the cameras. It's no different when I was on stage and I hit the guy with the flower pot. I knew they were playing for the camera. They were standing there talking too long. The camera's out. So the comedy show over with now. So I'm playing for the camera, even if I die. Even if I die. Corey was doing the same thing, trying to bully him and intimidate him on camera, thinking he would go bow down. That's why he didn't take the invitation to go outside. All that was for show.
So, the video now is resurfacing of a woman, Christina Payne, who he punched or mushed in the face or whatever they're trying to say. He's always calling women bitches, hoes. They ain't shit.
That was his opportunity to go outside and mush torn in the face. He could have did that. Was his opportunity to take advantage of a man.
Let me ask you something. Do you feel like hyper-aggressive men who are always, they got a lot of energy for women. You this, you that. He walked up on a woman and punched a woman in her face. Or mush or whatever he's trying to say now, even though we covered that story a year ago, and now it's coming back up because they're saying when Anton Daniels asked you to fight, you did not get your fat ass up. That's gay.
If he was so offended by sucking dick, I know some would have took a swarm.
That's what I'm saying.
Off the initial disrespect.
Do you feel like, and Corey, and I was speaking with a lot of black women last night on my live stream, and they were saying that they were once big fans of Corey. They felt like Corey was one of the niggas that they grew up with, that they could vibe with if they were tomboys, even though they were feminine women. But just being around that just act real hood. Now it's turned into hate and disdain, especially for women. And
I used to
the
fuck with
internet is allowing. They feel like he is allowed to get away with it. He's put his hands on a woman, but you don't ever see him fight with a man.
No scuffle, no bump, nothing.
Is that gay? You think he has more respect for men and more love for men than he has for women?
Let me just say this, ladies. Take the gayness out of it. Most secretly resent their mamas. She was overbearing. She was verbally abusive. She was neglectful. She was inconsistent in her love, and it hurts a boy. It hurts a boy to let anybody know he feel this about his mama. So he take it out on women. He take it out on women.
But he respects men.
Men never hurt him. He still hurt from mama. Man, you got to understand, if a nigga is mean to women, it comes from his mama. But it's abandonment issues, feeling unloved, feeling unwanted, feeling neglected. He was abused. It's somewhere. And what made me start realizing this is my uncle was very brutal to women. He beat women. He got nothing good to say about women. And one day when we was grown, that nigga said, "Shit, nigga, I'm just glad mama loved dad enough to lay down and give him some pussy to have me." And when I think back in my life, my uncle tried to tell me everything bad about women. He told me even your mama a hoe on you. Even your mama a hoe on you. He got resentment for women. My uncle beat women.
So if they resent him and they hate him, why lay down with him?
They ain't gay because they want a lot of people lay down with what they resent. Women do too. They resent the last man that beat them and get the same like that. You attract what you are, your pain, your hurt. So a lot of get women to get back at their mama. That's what you there for. He can't get past his mama. He wants you to be his mama. He wants you to resemble his mama in your ways and how you present yourself. He wants you to be an image of his mama in your relationship. That's why he can't be a leader. Because he wants you to be an image of his mother. And you're going to be shamed, abused, praised, rewarded for being like his mama. Nigga want you to meet his mama standards. So ain't that he gay? And if mama standards was up, then guess what? He up.
Not the father.
Not the father. The father is absent. How out of sight, out of mind? So if out of mind, how can I have an impact if I'm not there? What's there has a greater impact. I don't choose my woman based off what my father did to my mother. I didn't get to see it. I choose my woman based on what I see my mama did. Was she laying in the bed all the time? Did she cook? Was she fucking? I don't know the truth. I never seen a man love her. So what kind of I know to be? How? Everything she done got over. So how I know how to love her? And now here I am trying to love you. Where's my example? Where?
So you feel like, in your opinion, Corey Holcomb is just displaying misplaced anger towards women. And he's even portraying it in his comedy sets now because they said people are walking out of his shows. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've seen some shows. Most of us in our adult life are displaying our childhood trauma. Whether it's in relationships, at work, how we manage at the job, how we supervise, all of us, because it's unhealed, it's unresolved. So it has to show somewhere in life.
That's very true.
It has to show somewhere.
That hit me. That's very true.
That's why some niggas are overly sexual. Some sexual abuse, some abuse, some molestation somewhere in there.
Very true.
So all you have to do is look at the patterns of behavior of an adult. Motherfucker go to drinking, they start talking about their childhood. That drunk shit go to coming out. I hate a childhood drunk. Give me that happy, freaky drunk. So you can see it. I started watching me, right? So I watch me online to see what I reflect or what I project. There are some interviews. There are some live videos where niggas seem angry and hateful. And when I look back at what I was going through at the time, I was angry. But not at what I was talking to. You see what I'm saying? So
carrying that anger.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. There was a time when I joined a group that called I Hate Single Mothers. Well, I'm over here single daddy with the kids. While baby mama going through what she going through. And it's impacting the kids in me. So yeah, I hate a single bitch. I'm a single daddy. But I'm in the house with my baby sister who's a loving single mother. I'm raised by a loving single mother. But because of what I'm going through, I done joined in with these ass niggas talking about I hate single mothers. Until my sister started seeing that shit online. Yeah. Yeah. And then my mama asked me one day, she said, son, you must hate your mama. I said, why, mama? She said, because of things you saying online and your sister's hearing it and seeing it.
Well, we're going to ask mom.
Your mama had me that.
I can't wait to ask your mama everything.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see.
That's what checked me. That's what checked me. How can I say these things and I got a mama and sister and a daughter looking and listening? Yeah. So that's how you know.
Okay. All right. Well, Corey, he need a therapist.
Man, if a nigga say that to his daughter, you really need to take a step back and look at himself. Your baby, man, I couldn't imagine calling my baby no bitch. I couldn't even imagine.
Called her a black
I couldn't imagine.
And she needs to get her life together. And she put herself through school. He didn't pay a dime She has a master's degree in nursing.
Man.
When I came out and said that, it dispelled every image he was trying to build about her and showed more of him than it did her.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't my kind of nigga. Nah, nigga talk to a baby like that. The old nigga told me if disrespect his mama, ain't no way in the world he can give anything about you, nigga. How you gonna be friends with a nigga that disrespect his daughter? How can you be friends with a nigga that'll spit on his daughter? Nah.
What about these kids that, I just feel like, I was talking to a lot of mothers last night on my live stream, and one thing that I'm hearing constantly now is that, in our generation coming up, our kids, they didn't really want for shit. We made sure they didn't want for shit because we didn't want them to experience that shit that we went through. And now, like, the entitlement, I'm going through it with my child. And there's a lot of mothers that are going through it as well. I had a mom tell me last night, I got two 24-year-old girls, and they are not what me and they daddy raised us to be. They are what the internet
I was very entitled as a kid. So I remember hearing things like, right during my adolescent years, I remember hearing things like my mother saying, y'all brothers are ungrateful, unappreciative. I ain't know what that mean. I'm so used to getting everything. I don't know what it's like not to get. I don't know what it's like not to get what I want for my birthday. I don't know what it's like not to write nothing down on my Christmas. I don't know what it's like not to get it. But around the 7th grade, when I started getting in trouble, my mother started not getting. That's what made me start rebelling more. So I grew up entitled. I thought you supposed to do this. You're my mama. I remember having a birthday party in the 6th grade, and my mama said I couldn't. I had broken into the school and stole some Jolly Ranchers, a 5-pound bag of Jolly Ranchers. So my mama said I couldn't have a birthday party. In my mind, at 12 years old, I cannot imagine not having a birthday party. I can't imagine. So I saved up my lunch money for a few days and walked up to Hallmark and bought me some birthday cards and passed out invitations. People started showing up for the party Saturday. My mom in there asleep. I could clean up the house. Ding dong. Happy birthday, ding dong. What's going on? Rather than my mother saying I can't have the party, she gave in and had the party. Man, after that, she couldn't say no to me. So even when I grew up in my 20s, I grew up believing that if I ask for it, you're supposed to give it. You're my mama. You're supposed to do it. So I would spend I used to work for Carter & Burgess, an architect firm, as a mailroom clerk. I had my own apartment. It was $550 a month. I had a truck note that was $970. Well, I'm going to fuck off my truck note. Mama, you help me pay my truck note? I'm going to party like a motherfucker, shoot dice, gamble, and Monday morning I have my mama pay my bill. And she will. And she would. So I could be really irresponsible throughout my 20s. It wasn't until I almost got 30 that she started saying no. And that was shocking to me. My mama had to put her foot down. So I grew up in the world. I grew up believing. I've been very entitled all my life. Very entitled. So I get it. But it don't start on the internet. It starts in home. Saying, you want to give your kids what you don't have. So you start giving when they hadn't earned. You start discipline and then loosening the restriction of the discipline because they've done a little better for the last couple of days. Things are going a little better. And you forget you told them they was on punishment for 2 weeks. They offered 5 days. So I learned. So I learned to be manipulative because I was entitled.
Do you feel like parents, because a lot of people are opting not to have children at all because,
you don't make kids, God do. Stop then if you don't want no kid. But we don't make kids. God do. So they say they don't want none. Everybody say that they end up with some. You don't choose.
Speaking of children, nobody really hears a lot about your kids.
I keep my kids private. That's why I'm so public. And they're mixed. So if you look at them, they look just like me. You just wouldn't know they're me because they mixed. But my daughter graduated 15, high school. She graduated beauty college at Paul Mitchell Beauty College at 16, and she's joining the Navy at 17. So she'll be off in the Navy in like a few months. So I let her pick all this on her own, and she just said that. Yeah, so she wanted to do all that. So she scored high on her Navy test scores, so she entered into the military with some high test scores. She wanted to go into the CIA. From listening to me talk all that revolutionary shit all the time. My son, he's not involved in no criminal activity. Hard-working young brother. He works for a gun store, making guns.
What a gun store?
Yeah, I've been trying. I'm a gun. So yeah, they've been indoctrinated with guns. I got a bunch of guns. So my son graduated. I tried to get him to go to the military since he wouldn't. My daughter said she'll do it. So yeah, I'm a proud parent of two well-behaved, mountable kids. And my son don't like hanging with a bunch of and he's with one girl who he's faithful to.
So you was a single dad?
Yeah, they mom was a dancer, was a stripper.
Okay.
Yeah. So mom think I just started going to strip club. Now I've been a strip club nigga since I was 21 years old.
So you fell in love with a stripper?
No. So I met her when she was fresh out of high school, right when she was in high school. So I was like 21. I was always in a strip club. So she started stripping to, for me. I'm always in a strip club. So the first time she caught me cheating, we were a dancer. So that was kind of like her way of getting back. Yeah.
How'd you feel when
at first it hurt? Yeah, at first it hurt because she started around after my son was born. So at first it bothered. Cause y'all going through the breakup phase, so all your homeboys and the nigga done seen her with
baby mama down there.
They doubling back trying to go get that lap there and put that dick on her. You know how niggas is. I done got some nigga girl with that lap there and dick. So I know how it is. So but being raised how I was raised, you learn how to process your feelings and don't show them. You ever make it weak? Yeah, it hurt like a motherfucker, but you don't show it.
You was in love with her, and she
decided I love my baby mama.
Go strip and
So, but we always co-parent real good together.
So, how did you wind up being a single dad?
The lifestyle got her. So.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time, and I make sure that I never run out of, is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian. It has a vitamin E and vitamin C base, okay? And so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on shoptkdeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things like that.
Clips out there about you sometimes do show you a very angry black woman kind of life.
I am an angry black woman. I am angry that my sisters are dying at ridiculous rates of heart disease, maternal death. I am stressed. I am angry that I live in a nation that lies to us and has been, and people still aren't sure how to make it make sense.
You've never heard of Candace Owens?
I don't know her.
Your messages are very similar.
I'm a radical leftist.
Do you date?
Who's going to date me?
There are other people like you that you can date.
Name them.
I'm not a matchmaker.
I have 5 cats and a dog. I love being a cat lady. And the other day I was driving and I had my dog and my 3 cats in the car going to the vet, and I was like, wow, this is the life you chose. I haven't had sex or been kissed in 2 years.
Do you think that has a lot to do with your anchor too sometimes?
No. I think that's actually very unintellectual for you to ask.
No.
Yes.
Because as black women, we have to release.
So I don't have a vibrator?
The lifestyle got her. So I had reached a point where after my daughter was born, I ain't want to do it no more. Yeah, I ain't want to live. I ain't want to be that kind of guy anymore. So once my daughter was born, I really got to see what a woman go through having a baby, and my spirit changed. So I caught myself trying to half-ass do me a little pimping during that time. So I changed.
You were pimping some dancers?
Dancers and ladies ladies of leisure. They ain't have to dance, just some motherfuckers want to have fun. It's already for free. And they like to for fun. There's a lot of that out here. There's a lot of that out here. They give away the pussy for fun. And entertainment. So during that time it was cultural. It was cultural. That's from the Pimp and Ken DVD. It was cultural at the time. The Two Real for TV, the Michael Monroe, Don Juan Bishop, the Pimp. So it was cultural. And then all my partners did it. So thought, that's my phone. Niggas really thought that you're not forcing them to doing it. You just facilitating and showing them. So a lot of girls are already stripping. And you just take them to different strip clubs and then just showing them different ways. So nigga thought he was managing in a way. But,
what about the girl? Did the girls ever drug and rob niggas too?
No, you don't want that. That ain't game. So you hear me? I'm a game related. Man, a lot of times they ain't gotta sell their bodies. There's a lot of men that'll pay $300, $400, $500 to sit and talk. That's at a gentleman's club. The booty club and the strip club, they looking for something different. But that's a gentleman's club where if you look nice enough, but you gotta have charisma, conversation. You can't have a bunch of tattoos. You see what I'm saying? And that's where you win at your conversation. I'm that kind of. All that slipping, hell no. Because if they doing that to them, they'll eventually go do it to you. The game you giving them, the game they gonna put back on you. They gonna put out what you put in. So during that time, once my daughter was born, I had just started community college, and all my partners was going to the feds and things. So I didn't want to go to jail for nothing. So I went and got in college. We went and got a 4-bedroom house. Me and her went and got a 4-bedroom house, 2-car garage, swimming pool in the backyard. And at the time, I found out how to use the financial aid money. At that time, they were getting like $18,000 per academic year. And then I was writing the scholarships, getting the scholarship money. So I was getting some money. So every semester, I was getting anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000. So I would pay my bills up so I can focus on school. She wanted to keep dancing. So we broke up. So when we broke up, she took my daughter. I kept my son, Miho. So Chelsea, my daughter would come with me and my son on the weekend. Plus she dancing at night. So rather than her dropping the kids off somewhere, bitch, bring them kids over here. They ain't got to wake up in the middle of the night going to school. You going to go pick them up. So, I ended up becoming a single dad. So, she ended up having a car wreck, a real bad car wreck, leaving the club one night, and was confined to a wheelchair.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so that's when I got the kids. That's when I got the kids.
So she's rehabilitated.
Yeah,
she can walk and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up getting.
You gonna let me interview your baby mama?
No. Hell no. Shit no. Yeah, she got too much on me. Yeah, she got too much.
Now she called me and I'm like, Charlie.
Yeah, she called me. Oh, man, so you gotta think, man, she called, I was in my 20s, man.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Nigga slept with her best friend. I was 30, motherfucker. And I was a fly young nigga.
Y'all get along now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My wife mad at me now, cause let me see, was it my daughter's graduation? One of them, I was over there, and she was in the kitchen cooking the Mexican food, and right when I slap on her ass when she walked by, my wife walked in. Did you slap on her ass? No, I ain't slap on her ass. Boy, she was hurt. Yeah, she was hurt. Man, you mad for me? Chill out. Yeah.
So you ain't going nowhere?
For better or for worse. Yeah. You had to better not handle the worst.
You need a wife that's gonna beat your ass.
No, I'm gonna put your ass in jail.
I'm gonna go to jail. You gonna come get me out?
I'm gonna come get you.
Yeah, I know you're gonna come get me. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna tell you crackers, lock me up. Cause when I get out, when he get me out, I'm beating his ass again, and you're gonna come get me. And we're gonna be fighting in the car on the way home.
We ain't got to do all that. Shit, man, we ain't got to do all that. But we ain't got to do all that.
See, they don't know. That's that old down south love. I swear to God. I saw my mama and daddy fight. To this day, they haven't been together since I was 12 years old. I said today, because my grandma died.
Her daddy a reverend. Her daddy was a man like
so
me.
So he ain't going nowhere?
Well, I ain't done nothing. I mean, I ain't slapped that woman on her ass. She didn't see it. She just heard it. And you asked me, am I supposed to say, yeah, I did it. No, I ain't do it. You ain't
so you ain't lied to her?
No, I ain't lied to her. I didn't do it.
So for you, it's better to just not ask questions.
The women before you saw and didn't say. Shut up. Yeah, but shut up. Yeah, you know what you saw, fuck you, and how you got there quick.
I'm telling you, remember my daddy. I saw this white man, and my mama took his ass back. Well, she didn't leave, so it wasn't no taking back. They would just fight. They come home like nothing happened.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I guess that I do that the same way with my husband. So
yeah,
I ain't going nowhere.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's real. And men, y'all like toxic ass women.
Y'all
do? You don't want no soft girl you can run over. Y'all like a bitch that give y'all energy.
Yeah, but not all the time. Pipe down sometimes.
No, you supposed to pipe us down. That's how we pipe down.
And that's normally how you do it. That's normally how you do it, boy. Yeah, Jeff and I go to rule. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, that's when you go to mining. And then you all right. I got good ass with me. You all right for a little while.
Let me ask you a question. Back to the Gentlemen's Club thing. When you mention tattoos, I advocate for women not to overly tattoo their body. Yeah. Because to me, I feel like as a dark-skinned woman and you got tattoos and they see you from afar, you look dirty, you look bruised. You know, and I know it's a statement of art and things like that, but sometimes it can take away from the art of a woman. Yeah. Which is your beauty, because you're covered up in all these tattoos that you think are like, I don't know, you're in their opinion, it may be sexy and it may be meaningful, but I'm just but you rarely see upper echelon men with women. With plenty of tattoos, yeah. With plenty of tattoos. Yeah. That's kind of like, I wouldn't say they see us dirty, but well, they look dirty. It's not that they're saying that the women is dirty. It's like your skin. Well, they don't consider you as pure and clean, sexual wise. Yeah, it's ink in your blood. So, elaborate some more. I don't want to hurt nobody for it. Why would you hurt somebody for it? Because I fuck with some young lady with a whole bunch of tattoos. I'm just saying they're in the upper echelon. What's your wife? My wife don't have no tattoos. Not a one. I like hoes too now, y'all. I like for hoes to have a bunch of tattoos. Don't put up the script. I like them. I like tattoos. Come on, I wouldn't mind if my wife got a few tattoos. I'm just saying, but she don't have none. Don't run out my hoe. Don't come with that wife repellent. Today with Sukihana's manager. Shout out to Jay Kelly. I fuck my too. Listen, you know Jay Kelly? Yeah, man. I was on the phone with him today, and he was like, Tasha, you too harsh on the women. I said, am I? He said, man, you don't understand. Motherfuckers do not want to make your show. We have whole boardroom meetings behind this shit about how to keep something from getting on your show. Or don't come faking. That's what I said. Don't come faking and you'll be all right. And they said, but can't you extend love to the women? Because it sounds like you criticizing them. I said, first of all, I was raised by women that criticized me. That way I was conscious of what the fuck I did and how the fuck I acted when I was in public. Yeah. It wasn't men that shaped me. Yeah. It was women. Yeah. These women didn't go out and parade themselves overly sexual. They worked. You never saw they moose knuckle. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So I'm just like, he's like, well, can you say it better? I said, how better can I say it? Because the only way that I got it is when my auntie said, don't walk your motherfucking ass up in my house with your cock sitting out like that. Yeah, close them down. Goddamn, close your leg. You don't sit in front of a man like this. Yeah. You know, I see women do that all the time. They be sitting right in front of my husband. What you got your legs open for? You a woman. He know what you got between them. But just the lack of just self, I I don't know, reflection, self-assurance. It's like they're doing too much instead of just being a woman. You don't have to be nothing but a woman.
That's it. A woman gets all the attention. I tell girls all the time, if I'm in the club and you walk up to me as pretty as you is and turn around and start shaking your ass, I'm gonna get up and move. I'm gonna embarrass you. Don't put that ass in front of me. Cause it's with some ass just like that. It's a don't turn around and give me, it's a can go get that. Man, let me look at you. Man, sit down and talk.
I don't even know what's going with that.
For real. So that's where the woman, that's where the female is losing it. She competing with her ass. And these boys got ass too. So they losing it.
What's the goddamn basketball player name? He just got arrested for running poker houses and gambling houses.
Gilbert. That Arenas boy, yeah.
Did you see with him and Nick Young? He was sitting on the couch with his wife. She was the fiance at the time. And then him and Nick Young was drinking. And they said, well, if it was Megan Thee Stallion or Saucy Santana.
What?
Yes, he said, who you got? Gilbert Arenas said, I don't know. Saucy Santana got that ass, I don't know. He said, ass is an ass, bro. Like, it's not. You can't.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
He was like, Saucy Santana may get this money.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. These niggas see, that's why the woman is putting her ass out there for anything. These niggas is looking at ass. They've become ass obsessed, and it's diminished the value of what a woman is.
But it can have a dick in the front of it.
They don't curl. Did you hear what that nigga just said? Did you hear what the logic he just explained to y'all in that video?
They were drunk and they were arguing, and they was just like, Saucy, how do you get a money to with Saucy Santana? How do you do that? You just slide it off to the side?
If a nice, fine ass is at the top of your list when selecting and choosing a woman, then I used to hear the elders say that Satan is the master of deception. What's more deceptive than a man with a beautiful body like a woman? So, if you're not focused on this manly face, you'll accept that woman's ass. Because you're not turned on by a woman's face. Beauty, woman's beauty. You're just turned on by a body. I'm turned on by beauty. I take a tall, skinny, no titty, flat booty, pretty face motherfucker for anything. I'm intrigued by beauty.
It's just the essence of a woman.
The essence of a woman. I'm turned on by eye contact, not by ass shaking. You get me way across the room making eye contact, not shaking ass. So that's the difference. The attraction. Somewhere down the line, they was trying to condition us as little boys. They were saying, pussy don't have no face. They were telling us that when I was in elementary, middle school when I first started having that. Pussy don't have no face. So niggas start fat girls, ugly, niggas stop looking at their face. I never stopped looking at a woman's face. This group of men is crazy about ass. That's why they seesaw both ways.
How do you feel about the trans movement?
The devil is the master of deception. What's more deceptive than a man that looked like a woman?
They're allowing children now to go and get hormones without the approval of the parents. And if the parents don't approve in some states, they can remove the child from the house to say that that's child neglect.
The devil is the master of deception. I should not have to say it anymore. This is evil. Are the people evil? No, the concept is. Most of the people that's doing that suffering from childhood trauma.
Do you feel like the trans movement is a mental health issue?
It is. It's a trauma issue. It's a response to trauma. It's an outlet to trauma.
Attention seeking.
I wouldn't say attention seeking. classifier. It just replaces the pain. But they still in pain. It replaces the trauma. It gives you an outlet to be what you wasn't when you was traumatized. At some point, if you pay attention to the studies, they all regret it at some point, for the most part.
I do.
A high percentage of it, from what I've read, and I've not read a lot about it, but a high percentage of it, including Caitlin, have a deep sense of regret. So,
because once you start altering your body and the cutting of the dick off, the human, like that is
so we complain about some parts of the African culture where they do female circumcision, genital mutilation. So even when you get a leg cut off, even when you get an arm come off, there's a phantom pain from that limb being missing. A person with a missing leg still feels some pain. There's a phantom, they call it phantom pain. You think they don't feel that there? Many shit is deeper for us to even try to understand. That's why up until a certain point, it was classified in the mental health books as a mental illness. It went until, the 80s?
Why did you think they started making it legal?
Henry Kissinger, one of them, went to our government and said it was for population control. And it was promoted to us.
We do have the highest percentage of trans.
It was promoted to us.
This has nothing to do with the lesbian or homosexuality.
No.
The transgenderism, that's a different concept.
Yeah, it was promoted to us.
Yeah. How they want to make, we can't use woman because we're women now. So you're now cisgendered and we're women.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a touchy subject.
Well,
this is not the type of topic that can get you canceled.
No. I don't give a damn about getting canceled.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if anybody like
you can't project this, and you can't make this medical decision to children because the human brain give this kid a chance to have brain development to let him or her decide. But don't project it based off your experiences in life. Because the only reason you would want to do a kid test is based on your experiences. And the environment that you've created to this kid is being coerced based off the environment that is being grown into. Hence Dwayne Wade's son, the kid was coerced.
His daddy said that he used to cross-dress when he was a baby.
Well, his experiences. She was violated and traumatized through sexual and abuse. Gabrielle.
And she's not a mother.
She can't have children. So these are her projections and her perception and her desire. Mm-hmm. So to create this environment, that's it. That's it.
But it seems like it's everywhere now. And I know Nicki Minaj has come under fire for partnering with Turning Point USA and and the Trump administration now, and these are the ones that are pushing this agenda. They're not going against the lesbians, homosexuals, queers, gays. The transgenderism, declassifying transgenders being able to participate in.
If you watch that UFC fight, mm-hmm. where a transgender guy who was fighting as a female, man, he almost broke that girl's skull. He almost broke her skull. There's just no way we could sit back and say this is okay. The physical nature, you cannot change. You can go cut his dick off and push his ass in, but you can't change the structure of the width of his shoulders, the power and the force of his punch. You can't change that. So, we should have been stepped in and stopped it. Because they're going to kill a woman. They're going to kill a woman, and they're going to be able to do it legally.
They're already doing it.
There won't be no laws in place for a transgender man to beat a woman. and be treated as if a man beat a woman.
As it's domestic violence.
Yeah.
And if we, like, let's just say, do something in defense of ourselves, it could be deemed like a hate crime towards these men and women.
If you step in as a man to defend this woman from assaulting this real woman, you can be considered.
That's happened to me. That's happened to me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was on the set of Now That's TV, and I saw the men in wigs beating the women.
That's why I won't go on Zeus TV, because I watched them let Shamar jump on that woman. That's why I won't go on. That's why
I said, hold up, and I literally stopped the cameras. I said, wait a minute, y'all gonna let this man beat this woman? Well, this woman put hands on me. It seems like she's defending herself. So then they turned around to try to fight me, and I sat there, very beautiful, very demure, very feminine, and I said, I got 3 for y'all. And I'm not gonna move. When I tell you, Charles, I didn't move. I didn't sweat. I said, you think I'm gonna fight you? No, I got waiting on you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, my mama eat you. Then let her come eat me. You won't touch me.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, big old nigga.
My husband was backstage whooping ass. And you know what's dangerous is that estrogen already makes us crazy as women. That's what makes us emotional. Imagine mixing estrogen and testosterone. They will kill you.
That's why when you see them fight,
they fight to the death.
It's relentless. It's more violent than anything. That's why when they commit murder, they murders are gruesome and brutal. It's like it's like a motherfucker on steroids who have a roid rage.
Yes.
They have rages they go through because of the mixture of testosterone and estrogen.
They don't know how to.
This don't make it to camera. This don't make it to camera. This make it in the middle of the night when they get through and they drunk and they fight and they about to kill each other and one end up in the hospital and only the 2 family knows. Watch the. It's been so many cases where I know the stud bulldagger chick, man, she beat the woman. I'd be crazy because they go into a rage because of the chemical imbalance.
The hormones.
The chemical imbalance.
Yes.
It's no different than a serial killer. So. No different than a serial killer.
And I'm like, I wouldn't want to be around, because this person is not, first of all, they're not mentally stable. They are confused about who they are, where they want to be. They're already on guard because the world doesn't see them as equal, so they already have a defense up. And if you say the wrong thing, and I tell them when I'm sitting in their presence, you're not going to tell me as a woman to acknowledge you as a woman, because you're not.
I've heard you say it.
I'll acknowledge you as a person.
I've heard you say it.
You are a human being, and you deserve to be treated as a human being, because you are. You don't
but
deserve
I ain't giving you
to die. Yeah. You don't deserve to be beat on. You don't deserve to let a walk you through the back door. If a nigga gonna fuck on you, make him walk you through the front door. Yeah. Because the moment you did, that's when they started killing you. Your beef is not with me. We've always accepted you for who you are.
Nobody
but
has
you
much
allow these niggas to disrespect you every day, and they don't acknowledge you as women in public because they you as behind the scenes. And if you ask them, I'm getting a woman in public. No, it doesn't work like that. So don't ask me to have standards that you don't even have for your that are you and paying you to be the fuck quiet.
Boy, that's why they be mad at you.
Bro.
Boy, that's why they be mad.
Bro, I be watching. I'm a fucking woman. I birthed 2 kids and almost died giving birth to both of them. Bleed, bitch. I tell them.
And that's when you want a lot of my respect, because you treat them as human beings.
As human beings. I'm not gonna sit up here and play with you. We're not gonna do this. You're not gonna tell me what I am, and you're not gonna tell my children. And I may get canceled for this. I don't give a flying. I kept my son out the United States because of that bullshit. I sure did. My son speaks 5 languages. He was educated in Africa, Mali, Bamako, Mali, the most strictest country in the world. You can't be nothing that you don't want to be except for a man or a motherfucking woman. You're not going to come out here, because when their minds are developing, you get to train a child in the way that you want to develop them. And y'all not going to train my motherfucking child. My son knows the difference. And I've kept him away for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't play those games. Not everybody's, you're not coming in my house. You're not being around my kid. You're not doing that. I don't give a if you're a gay man. That's different. Because gay men are masculine. They don't present themselves as women, because at the end of the day, I have plenty of gay men that will fight for me like the niggas they are. They open doors for me. They pay for my checks.
I have gay relatives, but when you come to my mama's house, all that stuff.
All that is respect. I'm a human being. You don't parade your sexuality everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
It's just because children are around. And if you feel like you got to be all out in the public and be who you are and be overly sexual in front of child, then I'm starting to think that you like kids.
So,
bro,
this is why I say homosexuality became prevalent because the black woman gave it to a boy. Most boys, when I came home in 1998 from the boys' home, most young girls in 1998, I was 21, most of them was starting to become bisexual. And that was shocking. My girl cousins. So, and I used to hear girls say, oh, I let a bitch eat my pussy, but I won't eat no bitch pussy. That don't make me gay. Then, for whatever reason, man, it's like the men jumped in with the menage a trois. The girls was already doing it without us. 98, 99, and 2000. When the rappers started talking about it, our local girls was already sleeping with each other, being bisexual. The dope boy and the rap started letting us know we can have threesome with two girls. Prior to that, we didn't mix that with the culture.
Which is gay sex.
Gay sex. So, can you imagine how many kids seen the two friends playing like they sisters, and the kids saw it before we did. The kids heard before we do. That's what make it prevalent. Because it's going on the weekend when we're coming through these 2-bedroom projects, these 1-bedroom projects, and on the friend and her friend and the kids in there. When the kid's young. When we grow up, we might slow down. But for them first years of our kids' life, we freaking all up. Especially we down off listening to the rap music and party during the ecstasy era, the Molly era. So yeah, so this is after gangbanging kind of died before drill music, we had a hippie generation kind of movement amongst black people. We were from the Freakniks to we created this culturally. What do you think the Freaknik was? That's what made Atlanta gay. That was the origins of Atlanta's gay movement, the Freaknik.
And that's when everybody started moving.
Because was going down there in droves. The girls was going down there in droves. All wasn't messing with girls. It was getting left out sometimes. The frat parties. So that's the gay movement era, the Freaknik. The beach parties, all that era.